And I'm back again with another live, guys. And today's live is going to be on Dalvin Cook and Ezekiel Elliott just got traded. Yes, guys. And listen, my son is in the back. Y'all know how it is. It's Fantasy Good Sports. He going to be talking. But I had to do this live because I know y'all needed this information. So, guys, Ezekiel Elliott goes to the Patriots. I'm still drafting Ramondre Stevenson at his ADP. I said what I said. I'm still drafting with Ramondre Stevenson at his ADP, and his ADP gonna go down. So you still get that guy. Listen, they're not bringing in Ezekiel Elliott to steal passes or goal line opportunities for Ramondre Stevenson. They get him to have another body that they can count on that is not going to fumble and that can also block and protect the quarterback. Ezekiel Elliott's not coming there to get no 15 carries a game. He's coming in there to get maybe 7 or 8 carries, and if anything, Ramondre needs a break. That's what he'll come in there and give Ramondre a break. So I'm not worried about no Ezekiel Elliott and no New England Patriots. He's just there for another body to help protect. Listen, Dallas wanted him back there too, but they wasn't going to use him as no bell cow. They was like, listen, man, you come here, we'll give you a few carries a game, and if Tony Pollard need a break. Then he saw how Deuce Vaughn was playing, so he was like, nah, I ain't going back there because they're just going to use me as a blocking back. And that's what New England going to do. You block, and then when Ramondre need a break, we'll take you out. But he's not going to steal any goal line touches from Ramondre. It's just going to be to give him a break, right? Somebody that they can trust. And if Ramondre go down, then they can give him, they can give him a decent workload. But don't be worried about that. Now, listen, I'm not telling you take Ramondre in the first or second round, but take Ramondre in the 4th round, 3rd round, 5th round, just depending on your format, super flex or single. Take him at his ADP. Wherever his ADP falling, when you come around, you got your running back, you got your 2 wide receivers, you got the tight end or your quarterback, you take Ramondre. He's a great flex running back right now. As your like a RB3 or RB2, I'm still taking him there. Moving on to Dalvin Cook with the Jets. Yes, guys, Dalvin Cook with the Jets. Listen, I like Dalvin Cook with the Jets. I'm not touching Breach Hall now. The reason why it's a difference between those two guys, and the difference is I'm willing to take Dalvin Cook because Breach Hall has been hurt before. So he's got a knee injury. So they gonna use Dalvin early in the season. And listen, when Breach Hall his knees gets better and they can trust him, then yes, then they will start using Breach Hall, and Dalvin Cook will go down a little bit, but he's still gonna get used in the passing game. So the reason why they went on and got a back like Dalvin Cook that still can play, still got some explosive, is because they don't trust Breach Hall knee. And I've been telling y'all that the whole season. I'm not drafting no Breach Hall. Now look, if you can stash Breach Hall in the late rounds, you can get him 7th, 8th round. Can you take Breach Hall and you stash him on your team for when his value is gonna come? But right now, Dalvin Cook's gonna get 10 or 12 touches easily, and he gonna get some honey touches. That's the difference between Ezekiel Elliott and Dalvin. Zeke ain't getting no honey touches over no Ramondre Stevenson, unless Ramondre Stevenson fumble. If that was the case, they would have been got Zeke and said, listen, hey, Zeke, you come in here and compete. We don't trust Ramondre Stevenson. You could come in here and get some good honey touches and you can have a great season. He went and took the best opportunity that he could. There's somebody that told him that they needed to use him to help block, and if anything happened to Ramondre, you're not going to wait to sign this late to go come in and they're not going to sign you this late if they plan on using you. They signed them late because they was like, listen, this is the best opportunity you're going to give you. We're not going to give you none of Ramondre Stevenson honey touches. Ramondre's going to touch the ball 250 times a season. But you can come in and fill in when you can. And if anything happens, you will have a good workload, right? You can come in after that. So that's the difference, guys. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. Sean Bonds, what's up? He said, what's good, bro? What's good? Dollar Bill, y'all. Dollar Bill. What's going on, Dollar Bill? Nifty. What's going on with you, bro? Dollar Bill said, I said what I said. Yes, sir. Charlene. What's going on, Charlene? Charlene says, I said what I said. Yes. So, guys, let me see. Let me get out of here. We're going to break some more content down for y'all. So yeah, guys, I still love Ramondre. I actually like Ramondre even better now because you can get him even later now. You can wait another round or so and pick up Ramondre. A lot of people gonna think that Ramondre is gonna be getting the workload taken from him. Listen, no running back is getting all the not all the honey touches, but no running back is getting all the touches anymore. Derrick Henry's not going to get all the touches. It's about the honey touches. So Dalvin Cook is going to take honey touches from Breach Hall early in the season. Ezekiel Elliott is not taking any honey touches from Ramondre Stevenson. Now listen, would he get maybe a couple just here and there, little faint carries? Yes. But if 2 touchdowns is going to be getting scored by Ramondre, not Zeke, Ramondre's not going to come out the game and Zeke come in and get a 5-yard touchdown. That's what y'all believe. That's not what's going to happen. Now, you got to reassess it. If Ramondre not playing good and Zeke starts playing really well, look, it's Bill Belichick. But I'm still drafting Ramondre in the flex. Infinite Possibility says Ramondre and Hall just took major hits, man. Hall did, not Ramondre. That's what, hey, you keep thinking it. See, that's why I'm high on A.J. Dillon and Antonio Gibson. Y'all want somebody to get all the carries. That's why you missed out on guys. That's why you missed out on Ramondre last year. That's why you missed out on him last year. You looking for a running back that's going to get 90%, 95% of the carries, and ain't nobody doing that. Not Breach, but Bijan Robinson ain't getting 100% of the carries. Saquon might be, and Nick Chubb might be the only running backs in the whole fantasy football atmosphere that's getting it. Look at CMC last year. He was the #1 running back, right? Or #2 or #3, depending on what your format was. And Elijah Mitchell had 12 carries a game. But why y'all ain't on here talking, CMC? I don't want CMC because Elijah Mitchell ain't coming in touching no honey touches. It's about honey touches. They like Elijah Mitchell because it helps spell CMC. That's why they picked up Ezekiel Elliott to help spell Ramondre. They don't trust Pierre Strong. They don't trust Kevin Harris. So when they get out on the 5-yard line, guys, Ramondre is going to come in the game and get that touchdown. That's all you should care. That's all you should care about. They run a screenplay. They're gonna run it to Ramondre. Who's gonna start the game? Ramondre. Ramondre didn't even play in that first game, but all of a sudden Zeke gonna come in and get all the carries. Come on now. Let me see. Zeke ain't no vulture. Let me ask you this, Isaac. Is Elijah Mitchell a vulture? Because I want y'all to have context. Don't let news scare you off. Listen, and then you got to look at ADP. Now, listen, I'm not going to tell you that. Even with CMC, I'm not going to tell you to take a running back in the first round that another guy coming in and they playing a 60-40 game. Now, that's different. But if you can get a guy in the 5th round, I said what I said. If you can get a guy in the 5th, 6th round, 7th round as a flex play, I'm taking that all. I'm taking Ramondre all day. That's why, listen, guys, sign up for my listener leagues and play against me. That way you can say, yeah, TD, you be out here talking crazy. Guys, y'all see, listen, I've been doing fantasy for 3 years. I've been in the championship every single year for all my leagues. Not every single league, but predominantly, like last year, I was in 12 leagues. I went to the playoffs in 7, and I came in second in 4 of them. I showed y'all. All you gotta do is go to my comment section and also go to my my post. I showed y'all the receipts. I told y'all about Amara. I ain't getting no Amara. They ain't getting all the targets. You gotta know I know coaches breakdown. They getting Zeke because he's a trustworthy back. You need 2 trustworthy backs. Did Kareem Hunt? Did he hurt Nick Chubb? Did Kareem Hunt hurt Nick Chubb? No. Nick Chubb got all the honey touches, but Kareem Hunt got passes. So these guys can have different roles, and they still could be effective. Nick Chubb still was a top 5 running back. All right, so let me go through some of the comments. Lindale said, what's good, bro? What's good? And Infinite Possibilities says, Zeke is getting all the red zone work. No way in the world, Infinite Possibilities. No way, all due respect, no way in the world. He's not getting all no red zone work. Nah. Zeke might have a floor of 6-7 points and a ceiling of 10 to 12 points. That's his best game he can do, 10 to 12 points. Now, if Ramondre hurt, you're exactly right. That's a great hand. Ezekiel Elliott is a great handcuff right now. Great big-time handcuff. That's what he is. But he ain't nobody that I'm rolling out and I'm starting no week 1. I'm not starting. I'm starting Ramondre in my flex or my RB3. RB2? No, I might have other guys. I've been liking James Cook. At first I liked Ramondre, But I like James Cook because now that Damian Harris is right. So it just depends on where you drafting him. But you don't draft no Ramondre depending on him to be the #1 RB. See, I think you talking #1 RB work. He's not going to be the #1. I don't need #1 RB. I'm a 0 RB guy. So I just need guys that are going to, give me a nice floor and they can give me a ceiling. So let me see. Let me see. If I said Ramondre and Hall just took major hits, man. Zeke is going to get the red zone work. Lindell says, what's good, bro? Charlene said, Jets have a couple hard matches in the start of the season. Yes. So that's why they're going to need Dalvin. He says Zeke is a vulture. Infinite Posture says Cook is taking first and second down plus goal line. I agree about Cook. Because Breach Hall is hurt, bruh. Breach Hall is hurt. Lindell says, what's the highest you taking Chubb? 112? 112 in standard, 1.5, 1.4, maybe 1.3. So between in standard 1.3 to 1.6. I'm taking Chubb there all day in standard. And PPR, I'm taking 112, 2-1. Isaac says CMC is efficient with his work. Exactly. And Ramondre gonna be, that's what they want. They want to have an efficient back, right? It ain't just, CMC just different because he's special. When he touches, he's just going to get a lot of yards and everything going to flow with him. No, that's what everybody wants their running backs to do. They wanted them to be efficient. They don't want to run a guy in the ground. If you looked at Ramondre at the end of the season, he was woo out. But what if Zeke could have came in and got some 31s between the 20s? That's what they want. And then Ramondre could have kept being fresh and kept being a good goal line back and being efficient and catching passes. But if he getting 90% of the carry that he was getting when Kevin Harris went down and Pierre Strong went down and Damian Harris went down, that's too many carries for any running back in this day's game unless you a phenom like a Derrick Henry. Like if you King Henry, you can do it. King Henry don't even catch passes. Infinite Process says, I took Gibson last night because you said so 2 weeks ago. I like the call. Yes, bro. Listen, don't think Gibson going to be no top 5 running back. If he be that, bro, hey, that's awesome. If he could give you top 14, top 15 numbers, bro, you killing it. Because you better have Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase or Cooper Kupp or Tyreek Hill at your wide receivers. That's why, what if I got this team right here? And I know y'all always say, well, how you get these guys? I'm just giving an example. But I do get these type of guys in my sets. Say I get Jamar Chase, Cooper Kupp, and Amon-Ra St. Brown. I don't need Nick Chubb. I don't need B. John Robinson to win a championship. I need a running back like an A.J. Dillon or Ramondre Stevenson. 0 RB targets. Guys that's going to be getting honey touches. Now you mad. They fell in their red zone 2 times, and they end up, 15 carries for 75 yards? But 2 touchdowns, that's what it's about. That's how the game flow. I don't need 28 carries for 180 yards to win a lead. Now, if you go heavy RB and you get 3 running backs, you better not get no Ramondre Stevenson because he's not going to get no 40. He's not no 40 carry, 50 carry guy. You know what I'm saying? Not anymore, right? He's not that type of guy. But you're just trying to get guys that can give you a nice floor, and then they're going to be getting better as the season. So let me see. He says, where is Uncle Lenny going? Infinite possibilities. I don't know, bruh. He gonna probably go somewhere just the same, like just to go and get a couple, I don't know, probably somebody that got a young back. Maybe Miami. Just somebody like Jeff Wilson go down. They need some goal line opportunities. Maybe he go there. Isaac said, Zeke always had a nose for the end zone. Yes, but that ain't got nothing to do with it. Zeke also one of the best pass blockers at the running back position, too. But listen, he might get a couple carries there, but that's going to be okay. That's the game is in the hand. They're going to give Ramondre all those opportunities. Now, listen, this is for any running back. If you're not getting the job done, your position will get taken. So don't go to me. Now, if Ramondre fall off, yes, guys, you're right. But don't now, if Zeke get 3 opportunities in the green zone and Ramondre don't get none, I come back here and I'm wrong. I cash out you $1. I'll be like, yeah, I was totally wrong. I don't know what I was talking about. But Ramondre going to get all the goal line opportunities. Guys, don't y'all know James Conner was a top 5 running back and didn't even have 1,000 yards last year? And don't you know that a couple years, Jamal Williams did that? Well, you know why those guys were top 12 running backs? Jamal Williams and the other running back, who was that getting all the goal line opportunities? But there are goal line opportunity running backs, guys, that they're not getting that many carries a game, but they getting all the goal line opportunities and they being top 12. Jamal Williams ain't no DeAndre Swift. He ain't no King Henry. But that guy outscored King Henry a lot of weeks. Why? Because the goal line opportunities. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, guys. You can watch the content and not subscribe all you want to. That's what y'all do. You come on the lives, TD talking crazy, and then you go do it, and then it hit. Be like, yeah, not all my guys. I got a couple guys, they rock with me, and they hold me accountable too. They just don't do what I say do. If I was wrong, they're like, hey, look, man, TD, that didn't work out, man, blah, 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 and I take responsibility for that. But you coming on my lives trying to question everything that I'm saying, and then it hit, you want to move on. Hey, man, come on now. I know I got receipts. I show receipts for what I'm talking about. And like I said, I'm not coming at nobody. I'm not saying you can't disagree, but one thing about my channel, I have to talk that way. If I don't sit there and say the stuff that I'm saying, then who gonna subscribe to me, man? That dude talking crazy. He talking about Amon-Ra St. Brown was good last year. He talking about Justin Fields as a top 5 quarterback last year. He crazy, okay? All right, let me see. Let me go on. He said, I took Bijan Robinson and Chubb in back-to-back picks. I like that, Sean Bonds. Yes, sir. I love that. I love Bijan as a top, my first running back off the board. And then going to get Chubb, too. Bro, I love that. Well, you killed that, bro. Charlie said, I took Bijan Robinson. Wait a minute, I'm sorry. Charlie said, I should patent your slogans. Thank you. And Infinite said, where is Kareem Hunt going? I don't know, bro. Somebody that need passing. To me, he could go to Carolina. I don't trust Miles Sanders. I'm low on Miles Sanders this year. I'm very low on Miles Sanders. He said Hunt went to the Saints. Yeah, well, they talking about him going to the Saints. They talking about him going to the Saints. I don't think he signed there yet. Nifty says, what round you taking Stevenson? Bro, it just depends. If I'm doing a 0 RB bill, I'm probably taking him round 5, round 4. Just depends. Guys, I can't tell you. It just depends on what's on the board. I'm not going to take him over James Cook. But everybody else, a lot of the run, I'm taking him over Breach Hall. I'm taking him over Breach Hall. I'm taking him over Miles Sanders. I'm taking him over Alexander Madison. And I'm probably going to take him over A.J. Dillon because he just going to get a little bit more work than A.J. Because, you know, he ain't coming off the board that late. But if he make it there, yeah, I'm taking him over. I'm taking Ramondre over A.J. Dillon and Gibson. But he probably ain't going to fall that far. He said, yeah, James be cooking. Yes, sir. Infinite Pot says, I think Bigsby is turning ETN into dust. Yes, I agree with that. I'm not touching no ETN. I done told y'all, I'm not touching no ETN this year. Whatever happens, happens. If he be an RB1, that's good. Guys, I know it sounds crazy how I picked on it. I don't care. I didn't touch CMC last year, and I killed in my leagues. I don't care nothing about them. I'm not taking that damn risk. I'm not taking no CMC. Oh, because everybody have a chance. You want it. And I hate to say this, and I say this all respectful to any ladies. I'm just making a joke. But as a man that's looking for a wife, just because this man had him for a wife and he said that she did this and did that, I don't want her. I don't care what she do in the bedroom. That ain't gonna make me want her, bro. I want my own. That's how I look at my running back. I don't care what CMC does. I'm not taking that risk. I'm not taking all that baggage with that. That's baggage. That boy go down, what you gonna say then? Don't come, and I say this, and I'm joking, but don't come to me talking about, man, TD, who I need to pick up CMC, he might not play today. I'm like, well, I told you, don't be taking CMC. And that can happen to any player, right? But you don't want to take a player that you know already everybody's seeing and got a risk, right? You don't want to take a player that they already saying he got a risk. But I believe, yeah, I love Bigsby. That's a great another. Hey, I stash about 6, 7 those type of guys on my team, and when somebody hit, I got them. That's what I do. Infinite says Zeke is the new LeGarrette Blount. 12 touchdowns easy. No way. Unless Ramondre fall off. Zeke might have 6 touchdowns. Zeke might have 6, 7 touchdowns. He might catch 30, 40 passes. He might have 400 or 500 yards rushing. Ain't no way in the world. If Zeke had 12 touchdowns, I could be wrong. If Zeke had 12 touchdowns, Ramondre gonna have 15. There's no way that Zeke got more rushing touchdowns than Ramondre. No way. I could be wrong. But I go down with that ship. I go down with that. If it says Gibson is going to be better than Robinson this year, yes, I agree 100%. That's easy. Because he's going to be catching passes. And Sterner, Robinson going to be solid. And Sterner, he going to be solid. Let me see. Ogden says King caught like 40 or 50 passes. 40, 50 points. 40, 50 points. I like that, Isaac. Yeah, he caught about 40, 50 passes last year because he got, they used him a little bit more out in space. But he missed a couple games, and he was also nicked up the whole year. Isaac says, okay, maybe 30, 40. 30, 40 points. 30, 40 points. 30 point, 40 points. Dollar Bill says, Derwin Williams signed with the Saints. Yeah, that's nothing. I hate to say that, but that's nothing. Nifty says, you like Swift this year? I like him as a late round stash. That's all. I like him as a late round stash. I'm trying to listen. To me, I'm like an orphanage when it comes to late round running backs. I'm taking everybody. Because somebody out of that orphanage is going to be a star. And I'm gonna be a part of that. Whoever come out of that orphanage, they're going to be okay. So whatever running back between Takes Bigsby, Swift, Kenneth Gainwell, A.J. Dillon, Tonio Gibson, all those, Kareem Hunt, Ezekiel, Elliott, I'm going to draft in much as I can with that, when I'm already drafting my team. I'm taking those guys to stack my team. He says, were you drafting Ramondre now? Were we drafting Ramondre now? Yes. Hold on. Nifty said, no leftovers. I said what I said. You right, bro. I don't like no leftovers. I want to be the first. And I'm trying to be genuine because I do have a lady that's in here in the chat, and I appreciate that. But I don't want no sloppy seconds. I won't. Now I take sloppy second running backs. I do. I got a bad taste for that. I got a bad taste for late round running backs that's been used up. Late round guys. Okay. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. I'm almost done. Charlene says, remember, you march to your own beat. That's why I like you. I do, Charlene. You right. I do. And I go down with that ship. And guess what? I've hit more times than I've been wrong. And I try to explain it, guys. I know I'm not the best. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm Brian Gumble, right? Like I explain things perfectly. But my knowledge is here, and it's elite. And I'm not trying to boast myself. My knowledge of what I know about the games and the players is elite, and it's here. But as far as how I break it down with the analytics, and sometimes I might skip something, and I might not pronounce a word right, that's on me. I'll take that. That's not why I started my channel, because I speak well. I started my channel because I know I was just as good as anybody. Even as a coach. I know the game that way. Now, I'm not saying I'm Bill Belichick, but I know the game. I know the game at all different facets. I've been playing the game and watching the game way too long. Thank you, Charlene. Isaac, he started laughing. He said, everyone is welcome. I'll take scraps. Yes, sir, Isaac. I'll take the scraps for the running backs. I take them late. That's that 0 RB bill. I take them scraps. People don't want Gibson and Dillon. Even they didn't want Cook. But look, sometimes people can come up out of the strip club and be a good wife for you and end up being an elite lady. That's same thing with running backs. Sometimes you can get these guys late and they can end up being elite, end up being a top 12. Josh Jacobs was a hero RB, 0 RB bill type of guy last year. What y'all say about Josh Jacobs? I don't know. Yeah, Josh Jacobs, yeah, man. What was he? So you got to try to give guys these type of opportunities. He says, would you take Chubb over McCaffrey? No, because I'm not. If you're talking about the ADP, no, I'm not taking Chubb at the 1-3 or the 1-2. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to fade McCaffrey, and I'm going to go get Tyreek Hill. And then if I want to run it back early at that 112 or the 2-1 or the 2-3 or the 2-4, wherever Chubb fall or whatever the next best running back that I like, then I take him there. Then I take him there. That's what I'm saying. So, guys, a lot of you be like, man, how you going to take Chubb over McCaffrey? I'm not taking no Chubb over McCaffrey. I'm not drafting McCaffrey. I'm just going to take Chubb later in the draft. Charlene said, your thoughts on Gibbs? I'm not taking him. I'm not saying he's bad. He's going to have explosive plays. I'd rather take David Montgomery because he's going to get the honey touches. Gibbs, to me, guys, is volatile. I don't think he can stay healthy. You watch him his whole career, he explosive, but can he take that professional workload? Kind of like DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift is one of the best running backs. I'm talking about per carry, one of the best running backs that we ever seen go through the NFL, but he can't stay healthy. I believe Gibbs has those tendencies. Now, he could prove me wrong, but I don't believe that Gibbs can stay healthy to give you enough fantasy value to really make a difference. I believe that he can be spotty top 12. So there's guys that's finished the top 12, but if you look at their quadrants of what they did every 4 games, it might be Gibbs might go 12 points, 9 points, 8 points, 25, 30 points, 9 points, 8 points, 20 points, 9 points, 9 points, 10 points, 25 points. No, I want to run it back and go 20 points, 40 points, 30 points, 5 points, 30 points, 40 points, 40 points, 5 points, 10 points, 40 points, 30 points. So that's the quadrants. He hitting more 30 points, more 20-point games, or 19 or 18, just depending on your format. I like guys can be consistent and give me. I don't care how you do it. You ain't got to get goal line opportunities. You ain't got to be just catching passes. You can do it all. But I need you to be consistent. I don't think Gibbs can be consistent enough to really help me win a fantasy football league. That's just me. I could be wrong. That's just me on Gibbs. Infinite Possibility says, what's your thoughts on Samaje Perine? I love him. I don't trust Javonte Williams' injury. Now, later in the season, you might have to get off Perine if Javonte get healthy. But that first 3 to 4 weeks, the first quadrant of the season, I believe that Perine is going to be solid for you. He's going to be a top 14, top 16 running back. And I'm drafting him like in the 6th, 7th round, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay. He could be a flex or RB2 for me. And I got James Cook and Samaje Perine. I'm okay with that. I'm not expecting him to be no top. I'm not drafting these guys to be a top 5 RB. I'm taking them for the floors, right? Not the ceilings, the floors where they're gonna give me 10 or 12 points because the starter is not really in there and he's not healthy. And if Javonte was healthy, I wouldn't take no Samaje. He said, does Khalil Herbert keep the starting job? Yes, he does. Now, Roschon might come in and Deontay Foreman might come in, but Khalil Herbert's gonna get all the honey touches. The best back, they give the honey touches to the best running back who's producing. That's who gets the honey touches. That's why I believe Ramondre is going to get the honey touches. Isaac says, Josh played for a bag he never got. Josh. Yes, I agree. They lied. That's the game. Listen, you don't never take nothing what nobody say. If your boss tell you I'm going to hire you and move you up to a supervisor position in 6 months, tell him to put it in writing. If he put it in writing and he signed it and you sign it, then you can take it. But if don't listen to what nobody tell you to do because they said it. This is business. Business is different with family. That's why I don't do stuff with family. If you tell me something, I'm not going to take your word. I'm going to tell you to sign a piece of paper and tell me that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the name of the game. Kale says, B-John or CMC, B-John all day. B-John. If I want to take a running back and I have to, I'd rather take B-John over, come on. You got to be quiet. I'd rather take B-John Robinson over CMC if I got to take a running back that early. Charlene says, thanks for your help. Got to get some dinner now. Laugh out loud. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Charlene. And the Infinite Possibility says, I got running backs. B-John, Pierce. I love Damian Pierce. Gibson, Algier, I like that. Keontae Ingram, Chase Brown. Can I work with this? Yes, you can. That's good, bro. I love B-John and Pierce and Gibson. But you need to have some killer wide receivers. You need to have some killer wide receivers. And Isaac says, good night, bro. Yes, sir. Appreciate it, Isaac. Dollar Bill says, thoughts on J.K. Dobbins returning to practice. I like J.K. Dobbins. I'm taking him at his ADP if I can. If I got Lamar, I'm getting J.K. If you got Lamar, go get J.K. You might have to take him over Ramondre Stevenson because you got Lamar. You want to squeeze that running back field. You don't want to be getting Lamar and then J.K. get the touchdown. No, you want to get Lamar and J.K. That way you getting all those honey touches and then turn around and get Gus Edwards. Dollar Bill says, thoughts on J.K.? Yes. So, guys, I'm going to get ready to get out of here. Y'all be safe. Y'all have a blessed night. Peace.